Coach E from Precision Movement here, and today we're going to go through a 5-minute follow-along routine for low back pain. This routine is for you, especially if your low back is a little stiffer in the morning, if it's achy after a long period of sitting, or if you tend to throw your low back out when doing innocent little movements like bending over to pick up a Kleenex off the floor. Before we continue, make sure you're subscribed by tapping on that subscribe button and turning on the notifications bell so we can stay connected to help you move freely and without pain. Like I said, this is a follow-along video, so if you want to know the background and the science behind it, just tap the link up above or down in the description and you can learn more about our methods behind the exercises and the routine. This routine includes 5 exercises with harder and easier versions. So pick the version that works for you right now and progress to the harder version as your back builds strength and endurance. Do the routine daily for 1 to 2 weeks. Then as your back gets better, you can progressively drop down, or you can continue to do it daily if you just feel good doing these exercises. Let's go. We'll start with the 4-2-4-2 relaxation breathing. Breathe through the nose. Inhale over 4 seconds slowly. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Inhale nice and slow. Hold. And exhale nice and slow. Hold. Last one. Inhale 4 seconds through the nose. Hold. And exhale 4 seconds and hold. Now we're moving to the prone extension. The harder version starts you on the floor on your stomach. You press up using your arms only. Do not use your back muscles to press yourself up. When you start the set, press up a little bit, and as you do reps going through the set, we're doing 8 reps total, you can go up a little further each time. Nice and slow and smooth, pressing yourself up. The easier version is done standing. Just hands at the hips and extend the spine, trying to get a little bit of extension in the low back. Again, starting with a little bit and going further and further each rep. The next exercise is the hip bridge. The harder version is the hip bridge on the floor. Start off with squeezing the glutes and then bridge up, holding it, keeping the glutes squeezed, and lowering down, keeping the glutes squeezed. Relax at the ground, then squeeze the glutes, bridge up, hold, and lower down, keeping the glutes on. Make sure you're breathing naturally the whole time and the knees don't fall outside. The easier version is done standing. You're just squeezing the glutes, holding, maintaining good posture, breathing naturally, and then gradually releasing the glutes. Again, you squeeze the glutes, hold for 5 seconds, and then gradually relax the glutes. The next exercise is the dead bug. On the floor is the harder version. We're doing 3 reps per side with a 5-second hold. Knee to opposite hand, trying to activate the hip flexor and the abdominals. Hold for 5, breathe naturally, then you switch. Holding for 5, breathing naturally. So knee to hand, press the knee into the hand, activate the muscles, hold it and breathe, and then you switch under control. The easier version is the standing wall hip flexion. Lean into the wall. You can use your hands or your fists on the wall and just lift one leg up, keeping neutral posture, driving the up to the air to activate those hip flexors and hold for 5 seconds, breathing naturally. Next up, we have the Birddog. On the floor is the harder version. It's hand up, arm is at a 45-degree angle, leg is straight back, and you hold there for 5 seconds. Don't let the hips shift left or right. When you're done, return to the floor under control and do the opposite sides. Arm is up at 45 degrees, thumb is up, leg is straight back. Don't hyperextend the spine, maintain neutral spinal posture. So the spine doesn't extend, it doesn't arch anymore from the start position. Keep the chin tucked, breathe naturally when you're holding, and switch. The elevated version you can do with your hands on a stool or your fists on a stool or your elbows on a table if your wrists have issues holding you. Same rules apply. Arm is up at 45 degrees, leg is straight back, and don't hyperextend the spine when you lift the leg up. keep neutral posture. So if your leg has to be a little bit lower, that's fine. When you're holding, remember to keep a neutral spine, breathe naturally, and keep that chin tucked. Now we're moving to the side bridge. The harder version is on the floor and the easier version is on the wall. On the floor, you can do it from the knees or the toes, whichever one makes you feel better and you're capable of. We're doing 3 reps per side with a 10-second hold. Neutral spine, breathing naturally when you're holding. Think of keeping the chest out to maintain good posture when you're holding there. When you're doing it from the feet, make sure you're on the sides of your feet, not on the bottoms of your feet. And again, neutral spine, breathing naturally, shoulder blades back to keep good posture. You can mix and match knees and toes, perhaps starting off with toes and then going to knees as you fatigue. The wall side bridge version is a little bit easier. You just lean against the wall, keeping your body straight. All the same rules apply. Shoulders back, chest out, breathing naturally as you're holding and keeping that chin tucked. This is activating those lateral core muscles to give the spine stability. The last thing you're going to do is some brisk walking, making sure that your arms are swinging, you're taking good steps, and just notice how your back is feeling now when you're walking around. You can do it for 30 seconds at least, but if you go for a little 5-minute walk, that can do your back a lot of good. Make sure you're breathing, you're keeping good posture, and just walking around as you would normally. That was the 5-minute daily routine for low back pain. Did you follow along? If so, tell us how your back feels now in the comments below. If your back feels better, you'll want to do this routine daily for 1 to 2 weeks, at which point you can continue to do it daily or drop down to 2 to 3 times a week for maintenance. So to do that, YouTube has a handy save playlist feature where you can save this video to the playlist. So you just tap on that and add it to a playlist so it's easy to find. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to the Precision Movement YouTube channel and tap that notifications bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. And check out these other videos related to low back pain here and here that will help you to continue to feel better. And for the best that we have to offer, check out our spine control course, which will ensure that your back is ready for anything that you throw at it. Thanks for watching, and remember, move it or lose it.